24 Redemption, the TV movie that premiered in between season 6 and season 7 of 24. You can call it the prequel or setup to season 7 of 24. But back in 2008, there was a huge writer's strike. The main nugget of conflict between the producers and the Writers Guild is that it was the internet, how much money was being made on the internet, and the writers were a little bit off on that. But what happened was that it cost about 7, 8 months of filming, so a lot of seasons, and especially 24 season, that when it starts filming, it goes on like a 6, 7 month run, and you can't stop filming because obviously the whole setup is episode, hour by hour, so it's hard to just stop filming. So what they did is that they did this TV movie to kind of set up season 7. So you wonder what they were planning all along for season 7, but because Jack was obviously on the run, he took off of America. So here is Jack Bauer in Africa, helping out his old buddy with the young kids, young African kids, and of course there's an African dictator, and there's all kinds of shenanigans and conflict that take place. But really, it's a setup of how Jack Bauer gets back to America, the setup to season 7 in Washington D.C. But I kind of like this movie a lot because it takes you in the African location, and then it jumps to the Washington D.C. Location because parallel in this time 2 hour movie that's in real time, it is the inauguration of the new president, in which is a female president, who will be a main character in season 7 and season 8, and it's showing you the kind of the problems that are occurring with this female president and the enemies that she's already created, even though she doesn't realize it. And her son might be in trouble. And we're getting all this kind of prequel stuff is going to set up season 7 within the politics. But then, of course, Jack Bauer losing his friend, sacrificing himself for the kids, and that's why he kind of like relinquishes himself and gives himself into the government, and that's how he gets himself back in season 7. So Jack Bauer shows his humanity. He does the right thing for for basically these kids, and it also shows that Jack Bauer is he's a good guy and he tries to do good for this world, and of course him doing bad is the good for the world, and et cetera, which makes the Conjuring of 24 so much fun. But this is a kind of a good movie because Jack doesn't do much killing, Jack doesn't do much violence, but Jack does the right thing, and he kind of forms a good friendship with Robert Carlyle, who ends up supposedly dying in this TV movie, which is too bad because you kind of wish that he was going to be in season 7. So that's why this movie was created. It's kind of fun for us. It's very rare for television to see a TV movie, and I really enjoyed it a lot. That's my review.